targeted customer, your reach of your application is via mobile marketing. So marketing plays very crucial role in your development state. Okay. So the today's agenda which will carry on is first one we'll discuss on mobile consumer behavior. Okay. Depending on the consumer behavior, like you will get to know like few examples like a successful mobile application launch, like targeted advertisement towards the user, or having some influencer partnership. Okay. The second one is retailer leveraging mobile coupons and location-based targeting to drive its most traffic and its sales. And the third example would be like mobile-first social media campaign. So this campaign is usually happens when you if you have come across few events. Okay, I'll deeply tell all these details, but before that I'll tell you what is agenda for today's session. So first we'll be covering these three examples. There are a lot more, but I'm not covering all. I'm just trying to put a cap how much ever it's possible. We'll cover it off. Okay. And the second one we'll discuss on mobile website optimization. Like there is web application optimization, same like that for mobile, even though we have a lot of optimization techniques, okay, which we call ASO. So these optimization will cover. Like the main purpose of this optimization is like to make your mobile response time, I mean your application more responsive, or the keeping its more engagement rate, churn rate, and all these things. Like there are a few kinds of conversation or a few parameters which determine your mobile application's feasibility. So all these terminology will cover in the mobile optimization topic. And the next one we'll discuss about advertisement strategies. So for advertisement strategy, there are again few different kinds of what is it parameter which you have to consider. They are accessibility, personalization, and interactivity. So all these kind of strategies which you have to follow up in order to make your mobile application more and more flexible enough to the customers. Okay. And when you're discussing on this advertisement strategy, it is also very important to know about its conversion rates for number of conversion rates coming from mobile application versus your desktop users, and your engagement metrics for the mobile ads, how your ad is getting paid, whether it's for click-through rates or time spent for the particular ad, and all these parameters are involved. We'll discuss. Okay. And the next one is going to be your mobile app marketing, so which will again cover up in the same topic itself. So I'll just put it in three here. Okay. And going to be next topic is going to be your strategies. So in these strategies, we'll be discussing like these marketing analytics strategy, which you can derive from different components. Okay, the few components, a few platform which provides all these details are like Google Analytics, Firebase Analytics, Facebook Analytics, and Apps Flyer. So all these are a few kind of analytics tools which is available in the market. Using this, you can understand the website traffic, your users' behavior, and the conversion rate, and your mobile tracking compatibilities, and all these things. There are different features available in each and every analytics tools. Depending on the budget and your desired goal, you can choose of which analytics you have to go with. Okay, so if you're intended only to market in Facebook, then it is advised to go with Facebook Analytics. So like this, there are a lot of which I've bought four for you, which is Google Analytics, Firebase, Facebook, and App Flyers. So all these analytics dashboard, you can just Google and you can find out. The dashboards are most similar with the common informations, but just to make their analytics tool a better one, they have added one or two extras. Okay, so this is agenda which we are going to follow up today. Okay, all good till now? Are you guys listening to the call? No one is responding up. What happened? Early in the morning, you guys are sleepy.
No, sir.
Thank you, Sham. Fine. The first I'll dive into the power of. Okay. This is not the first topic. I'll go with the first topic first. Consumer behavior. Okay. I'm presenting you an PDF now. Is it visible? Guys, I believe it's visible, so I'm just taking it forward, okay? Okay. So, as I told, whenever you're developing a mobile application, it's very important to understand the consumer's behavior throughout that application and understanding the key factor which is driving which drives your consumer for your purchase decision. Okay, so this is going to be a prime goal for us. So for this, there are a few more strategies and plans which we have to do, which we'll discuss one after one. So solid. I'll read out what is in the PDF actually. The solid business foundation sets a stage for growth, innovations, and long-term sustainability. It involves defining your clear goals and your objective, creating a well-defined organization structure, and implementing effective process and your systems. So this is going to be a key goal. Whenever you're talking about your consumers' behavior, the growth of your application and the innovation factor of your application and your sustainability of your application will matters a lot. So which means in order to achieve all these things, you have to have a very clear goal and your objective, and creating a well-defined structure and also implementing a very effective procedures and the system matters a lot. Okay. And just avoid this PPD format. Okay. There are a lot of clumps. Okay. The next topic will be like the same thing which we've discussed. I'll just minimize it. So in today's landscape, which is everybody are dependent on a digital landscape, so understanding a mobile marketing's behavior is going to be crucial again, as I said. So by analyzing the key factors like influencing mobile users, purchasing choice, companies gain value, and to tailor up your marketing strategies to enhance your customer satisfaction. This The PPT which I'm presenting now will be describing all these topics. Okay, influencing the mobile users and your purchasing choice, your company gain insight value, and your customer satisfaction and your marketing strategies. Okay, so the key factors for purchasing decision. So what are the key factors which you actually go through in order to make a purchase of this mobile application is the first thing would be like your convincing, okay, convenience, your price, your product quality, your brand's reputation, your social proof, and your personalized recommendation for all your customers. So whenever you're considering in order to make an impact on to the customer with your mobile application, which relies on your product's quality, which you have, and before your product quality, in order to make your product open to the market, it's very important to save yourself a brand reputation. So you have to brand your mobile application or your goals, and always it is better to have a social proof. Okay, by understanding the effectively targeting these factors, the business can optimize your marketing strategies to attract and convert your mobile users into a loyal customers. So just consider all these facts. Okay, and here we have an demographic analysis of your target audience. Okay, so analyzing your demographic data and your consumer, it's very crucial in order to identify your right audience. Say, for example, you are intending to develop a game. Okay, when you intend to develop an gaming application, it doesn't make a sense in order to make have a target audience of above 50, because we already know that above 50 is not going to. I mean, the above 50 is the age I'm telling about. The above 50 audience will definitely not use a gaming application. They are not much interested in playing the game, so there is no use in pretending your advertisement to that particular user. So it is always important to target your right audience. So in order to target the right audience, there are different types of factors like age, gender, income, and the location plays a significant a role in shaping your customers' behavior and your purchase decision. Okay. So age, I've already told, same like that gender. Say, for example, you are someone who is developing a mobile application for um, uh, maybe fitness, I would say. Now fitness is being equalized for both genders, but I'm telling in general, men are very focused on fitness, and so indenting your applications or indenting your mobile app to the particular gender will again play a crucial role. Say, for example, Nike. So Nike, like their primary or their more valuable customers are from female. So male doesn't use Nike as that much. So if you have seen, most of the men would not have received an advertisement from Nike, but it's not the same for the female. There are a lot of females will be getting the right ads. Okay, and next comes the income. There are a lot of astrology apps nowadays. So all these astrologies will not indent to your mid class family or very lower class family, because no one from lower class family will intend to spend some money in order to know the astrology. They don't believe it. So this income also plays a vital role. So depending on your income, you will target your customers, and next place your location place. Say for example, in Bangalore, we have a lot of applications like Quick Ride, which is still not popular in Tamil Nadu. I mean, not Tamil Nadu, at least in the south side of this, because we are not sharing our vehicles or we are not pooling our vehicles. But in Bangalore, the Quick Ride application is very famous, because everybody in Bengaluru has their own car and there are a lot of traffics. In order to avoid that, a single car person will be giving a polling to their colleagues or any other individuals who can opt it. So this particular application is intended only for first level of cities, which is in Kolkata, and it's in also in Mumbai, and it's also in Bangalore. In Chennai, it's not. It's still implemented. So there are very simple examples that I'm telling. There are a lot more applications which is more and more specific to this. So depending on this, your purchase rate would get varied. Okay. So next one is going to be your companies can, depending on all these factors, your company can tailor your marketing efforts and effectively reach and engage your potential customers. Okay. And next one is going to be a psychological factors which creates a motivation for your consumer or customers to make a purchase of that application. Okay. So customers motivation is a key psychological factor for driving its purchase decision. So if you have seen, there are a lot of people in marketing who has very convincing factor. They can uh, what is it? They can easily convince the customer in order to make the purchase. So that level of psychologically they can make a bigger impact on the consumer. So this is a key skill for a salesperson. Okay, understanding these underlying needs, desires, and emotion that can influence the consumer behavior, which helps a company and to make a marketing a better one. Okay, by appealing all these factors like status, convenience, your social validation, your business, that can tap up or that can make your consumer motivation more and more and increase to have a conversion rate. Okay. And next comes your social influence and your peer recommendations. So the social influence, I don't want to make a bigger detail here, because all of us are using Instagram and we know how the influencer plays a crucial role. Trusting in them, we make a lot of purchase from them, and nowadays marketing is slowly moving towards influencing ways. Now these guys are earning a lot by making an influence into their customers. Okay. So social influence again plays a very significant role, because we are keep on hearing the product or that particular application which registers in your mind and which will make yourself intended to at least try what is it in that application. So that way influencer plays a very important role. And next comes your peer recommendations. So for me, working in IT organization, I got to know this Quick Ride from my colleague. I didn't know that Quick Ride is an application which you can pool your car and you can share your ride. but I heard it from my peer, which is my colleagues. So here comes your recommendations factor. Okay. So your peer recommendation and your social validation holds an immense power in shaping your purchase decision. Now, for me, since my colleague is using that quick ride, I solely believe I don't want it to have a doubt whether it is safe or what, how is it response. I don't want to worry much on this because already my friend is using or my colleague is using, which makes a very powerful trust for myself that this application is going to be perfect one for me. Okay. So the consumers are more likely to trust and follow the recommendation of their friends, family, and influencers they admire. Maybe influencers we can avoid, but at least from friends and family, we solely believe and we trust in them and we try to use that applications. By leveraging all these social proofs and you're implementing influencer marketing strategies, your business will grow up and your consumers' decision and the rate for conversion will be much more better. Okay. So in order to purchase all these, you have to give some digital experience, which plays a crucial role, which we call as user interface, user-friendly interface. Okay. So far, any doubts still here? Before I jump into the next topic, any doubts here? Sorry guys, my voice is completely broken, so I'm trying to give my best. So please cope up and please tell me if you have any doubts here. Again, I'm trusting in you guys that you don't have any doubts, so I'm continuing further. Okay. So again, user interface plays a crucial role in mobile applications. So the consumers are very likely to make a purchase depending on your platform and to provide a seamless activity and intuitive experience. A well-designed interface with easy navigation and faster loading time and also enhance your customers satisfaction, engage your repeat time of all these stuffs. Okay. The business must prioritize creating a user-friendly experience and also maximizing the engagement rate and your drive a conversion rate. So your user interface should always be a best one, which should not be a complicated one, which should be very easier one, so that your conversion rate will be better. Okay. And the last one again, how are you going to market? Like, so to drive the conversion in mobile application, the businesses must employ effective advertisement and your marketing tactics. So targeted ad based on user preference and utilizing of all the social media platforms, your influence partnership and personalized promotion can further engage or enhance your engagement and drive your conversion. It is very essential to always have a continuous activity to analyze and optimize your marketing strategies. Say, for example, first few days you're working on one style, and later after within a time period you're making strategies to understand what's going wrong, what's good. Depending on that, you can change your pattern of advertisement and you can continue further. Okay. And the last one is your brand loyalty. So which when I say brand loyalty, which is a state of building a long-term customers relationship. Okay. Can someone tell me a few examples which you know that consumers or someone is from long time? Can anyone tell me any few applications which you are aware of? No one? Nobody else? Okay. If you guys have know that there is an application called Medibuddy. So MediBuddy is an application where they have a long-term customers. So for me, at least, I'm using this application since 6 years. Okay, this long-term customership has happened because my all my medical policies or all my details related to corporate medical is associated with that applications. Okay, so because of that, they own their long-term customership. So Medibuddy is the longest group or a biggest group where they have indented to have a very long-term customer goals, and they have their own customers. Even if I change my company from X to Y or Y to Z, I'll definitely be dependent on that application because they are incorporated with multiple companies. Okay, so that is their brand which have done, and there is something a loyalty within their brand. So people go blind to them. Okay, so building a brand loyalty is a crucial for long-term success. So providing an exceptional customer experience, personalized offer, and continuous engagement, business can foster a sense of trust and your satisfaction among the consumers. So offering all these rewards program and exclusive content and excellent customer purchase or service, which will make your relationship more solid and leading to repeat your purchase and make your positive word of mouth recommendations. So all these strategies are followed by that application. If you have some time, try to install that application and go through it. You will really love that application because they have very, as I told, whatever discussed here, as I said, they have a personalized offer, they have continuous engagement, they have a very good business tips or business tactics, their overall reward programs for every year, and they'll provide a free medical test. So that is how they have their reward points and the exclusive content, and which makes their customer more and more conveniencing, and they have established a brand over it. Okay. The last one is a case study. As I told, I've already covered all these case study for each and every examples. I've given different applications like Quick Ride and Maybe Buddy. All these are a real-time, a successful mobile marketing campaigns which they have done till date. Okay. If you have some time, you can go through all those stuffs. Okay. And the last one is your leveraging your insights for your business growth. Okay. So to put down all the points, the first thing is you're targeting your advertisement to the audience, interactive content, seamless experience, brand loyalty, compelling calls of action, and all these strategies are going to leverage your strategies, are going to leverage your purchase rate. Okay, and all these plays a vital role. Okay, with this, we are covering your consumer behavior. The next, we'll go into mobile website optimization. Okay, I'll quickly open that PDF. See, I'll keep it very faster, okay, because we have few more slides to cover up. Okay, so in order to make your mobile optimization, to start working on an optimization, the very first thing is your graphics plays a main role, and your market plays a main role, your business information plays a main role. There are multiple aspects. Okay, so why do we wanted to perform a mobile website optimization is to have a user-friendly insight in order to have improve your customer satisfaction and encourage your repeat visits. It helps your business to stay ahead from your competitors and to increase your conversion rate. So proper layout, easy navigation, faster loading times, compatibility across, and the different kinds of language support, and all these plays a crucial role. Okay, to understanding all these things, the very first factor is going to be UX. Okay, which is user experience factor, which is very clear as a like intuitive navigation, your clear and concise content, responsive design, faster loading time. All these factors plays an important role when you are designing your UX. Okay, till now what have we have seen of a? consumer point, but now it's being of development point. So since you guys are going to develop a mobile application down the lane, so it's very important for you to understand all these navigation part, your what to say, your content concerns, and your responsive design, and your loading time and your response time, and all these plays a vital role when you're designing your UX, which we put in a single cap called UX experience or UX factor. Okay, and user behavior on your mobile application. So as a user, I should not be complexed, or I should not feel how to navigate from a single to other one. It should be very easy for me, where which is easily provided in your readme tool. So using your readme tool, you can understand how to navigate this application, how to use this application as a wider point or in wider site. Okay, so the behavior of mobile application and a business gains valuable site by having your visitors interact with their mobile websites. So this includes understanding which pages are most visited, where you can, where is the drop in users, how can you navigate through the sites, number of pages which is left out, which is not visited by the user, or number of or maximum time which is invested in a certain page. So all these factors are collected from the user when he's using the application. So having all these records, you can make overall experience a better one, and you can drive a better results. Okay, and your design. So there are certain principles which you have to follow whenever you're designing your mobile. Okay, responsive layout from a different screen sizes. Okay, say for example, you have WhatsApp. In your WhatsApp, the moment you open, you will be first landed in your chat screen, where you have the bottoms one called updates, communities, and calls. Okay, all these are different mobile pages. The moment which I'm clicking on updates, my page which should easily transfer. Okay, and then when I'm trying to open some status, I'm trying to view my friend's status. So the very moment I'm opening it, the page has to be very responsive. So this is a key role. So you should always have a responsive layouts for all the screen sizes, and faster loading time. Your loading should not consume more than a second, or it should be maximum within 2 to 3 seconds. And clear and intuitive navigation for easy browsing. So updates is a very clear tool, or a very clear screen which they have given. They're indenting the tool for throughout the age group. Even I'm using, my sister is using, my mother is using, and also even my grandparents are using WhatsApp. So the age gap, if you see between all these generations, so their application has been easy for all the age groups to use. So that level of clear tip, or a clear tactics they have used in order to develop that application. So, and the interactive element that should be clickable and easy accessible. By implementing all these principles, the business can create a seamless and enjoying your user experience of your mobile applications. Okay, and optimizing. Next comes your optimizing speed. How can you optimize your speed? What are the factors you have to drive when optimizing speed? Okay, the website loading speed is a key aspect. Slow loading time can lead to a frustrations and increase your bounce rate. So bounce rate is nothing that customer jumping from your application in and out. So he comes in, he's trying to load some file which is not loading after a certain minute or a second, and he get frustrated, he goes out of the application. So which is bouncing out. Okay, and by minimizing your business files, optimizing your images, and reducing all the unnecessary scripts which is running behind back the door, and the businesses can ensure all these mobile website loads quickly, effectively, and providing a smooth and seamless browsing experience for the users. Okay, and last is your streamlining navigation and your files, I mean site structure. So why is it important for one to have your site to be a structured one is, which will avoid unnecessary doubts for the user. Okay, Your mobile application should be able to traverse from one page to other page very easily, which should not be a difficult task for the consumer or for the customers to navigate. They should be very easy in order to understand how to traverse from one page to other, which means navigating from one page to other. And the time involved between navigating from one page to other should be very, very easier. Okay. So all these factors are determined to streamline the navigation from one to another one. Okay. So which how can you do as a developer is you can have your content logical, okay, using a intuitive menu designs, implementing clear navigation labels, and the business can make it easier for user to find and looking to navigate effortlessly. Okay, simplifying your site structure and reducing the number of clicks required to access the specific information, which improves your customer satisfaction and your encourage your engagement of the application. Okay, and responsive. See, one of the topic which I'm covering now is all about the principle which you have seen here. Okay, the fourth principle is like responsive design. So how would you make a responsive design? It's like you should not have multiple grids or multiple frames within a single page. When you have a multiple frames, each frame behaves differently, which will have their own loading time. So say for example, a single page there are 4 to 5 frames. Your memory consumption, your CPU utilization will all be in a hike or in a peak. So which will again be an irresponsive page. So in order to ensure that, you have to make your layout very, very easier. You have to remove all the unwanted images which is in the page, or optimizing the image with the image size and the type of image. Basically, all the PNGs will load faster, whereas your bitmap will consume a lot of time. There are a few more techniques, like when you dive down, there are a lot of techniques like that. Okay, so using your fluid grids and your flexible layouts and prioritizing your content based on importance, all these things plays a crucial role. Okay, and integrating intuitive touch gestures and your interactions. Okay, so to enhance your experience, it's very crucial to have your intuitive touch gestures and interactions. This includes features like swipe navigation, pinch to zoom, double tap to zoom, long press. If you open your application, if you just give in the gesture, if you just give O, it will open your browser. If you give C, it will open your camera. All these kind of different gestures which is available in order to make the user accessibility more. Okay. So in order to implement all these gestures, which can improve your engagement, and the navigation would be very easier, and you can avoid few other you can minimize, not avoid, you can minimize your CPU utilization. Okay, and the last one is your user feedback and your continuous improvement. So whenever you have an application, obviously we know that the last step is going to be collecting the feedback from user, so that so otherwise you have to collect your feedbacks from consumer, and depending on their feedback, you can really go through that feedbacks to understand whether you have to redesign your application, whether your application is not that level of easier for user. Okay, so this can be a various factors or method which you can collect your feedbacks through your survey forms, feedback forms, and user testing. So user testing is nothing but the beta testing which we do. Whenever new application is getting released in the Google, I mean in Play Store, there is something called beta testing happening. They give the new updated application to few users, and for from 1 to 3 months, depending on the diversity of the application, they'll intend to do a beta testing. So as a beta user, I'll be testing that application. If you see PUBG, initially they were releasing it for all the users, and later the version got updated, which is intended to only for few customers. They were testing it, they were using it and reporting all the bugs, or they provide some feedbacks or suggestions. Depending on all these suggestions and feedback, the developers will incorporate all these suggestions to make an interactive changes. So this is a user-based testing, which we call beta testing. So this beta testing is done to understand all the pain points and engage the overall improvement. Okay. Now we have covered up your mobile website optimization and your advertisement strategies. The next one we'll discuss on mobile marketing analytics. Okay. Um, are you guys interested to listen further, or you are? Am I taking it more boring? No, unless you guys talk, I'm not going to take to the further session. Yes, tell me any doubts here, or how is the session going? Am I going fast? Any suggestions, please? Shall we continue? No doubts? Okay, guys. I don't want to take your time much. I just have one topic. Okay. I'll finish that and then I will be closing the session. Okay. The last topic which we are going to discuss is about optimization. Okay. And as I told, we are currently looking into this topic. Okay. So the other ones we have covered. I'll finish this. So there is a concept called ASO, which is App Store Optimization. Okay. If you go to Play Store, okay, you can open your Play Store if you are able to. Okay. Now you wanted an application for chat. You just enter chat and search. There are different types of tools which is coming. Like you have Google Chat, Snapchat, Chat GPT, ShareChat, Messenger, Tinder, Telegram. Okay. So and then you have Darling Chat or Dating Chat something applications, and you have WhatsApp Messenger, Discord, and Signal. There are a lot of channels. Okay, but my key value or my search word is chat. Okay, with this I'm able to see Google Chat is coming in the top, whereas my WhatsApp is coming somewhere in the 8th or 9th position. So this the ranking of all these application, which matters a lot. Depending on, as a user, for me, I'll just chat. I mean, I'll just search with this term. I'll see the ratings. Google Chat has 4.5, else Messenger app or some other app has something 4.2, 3.5, all those stuffs. Okay, but the first one, which is the top, I understand, or I predetermine myself that this is the best one. Since it is a top, we understand that it's going to be very easy for us, or it is very best one suggested for us. So like that, in order to bring that in the top ranking, ASO plays a role, which is App Store optimization. So there are few factors which you have to consider in order to make this optimization. Okay, so I don't want to play with this. Okay, which is keyword driven for ASO. So this keyword driven. So for me, I've entered my keyword is chat. So that chat is my keyword. Using this keyword, a user will do a lot of search. So this keyword, I'll be able to get it through a lot of tools. We have many extension tools where you can have these tools in order to get up your keywords. Okay, so these keyword play a crucial role. By identifying the relevant keyword that align your app features, you can target your audience. Then that will improve your app's visibility in your search results and increase likelihood to attract your organic downloads. So tool like Google Keyword Planner and your App Store optimization tools can help you to find the right keyword to incorporate your ASO strategies. So first one is going to be keyword based uh, optimization and crafting attention and grabbing your app time. Okay, so since it is a mobile application, there are a lot of techniques. Okay, there is something called a backward linking, forward linking, back pages, and all these different types of terms, which will come when you're targeting on your optimization. Okay, so this attention grabbing app tile is essential for ASO success. Your app tile should be concise, relevant, and memorable, and incorporate the keywords that accurately represents your app main features and benefits. So research competitor tiles and analyze popular search terms will find inspiration. So remember, a well-crafted app tile can be significantly implement your app's visibility and attract more and more downloads. Okay, and writing and engaging your descriptions. So even your descriptions matters a lot. For name's sake, if you have some description, it is not going to work out. You should have some descriptions which will improve your marketing strategies. Okay, so crafting, compiling your crafted description and informative app description is a crucial. So a concise and a persuasive language to highlight the unique features and benefits your mobile application, incorporate relevant keywords naturally to improve your search ranking, include screenshots and videos to visualize and showcase your mobile app functionalities. So don't forget to optimize your descriptions for a different app stores and regularly update it to ensure it's accurately working or that reflects your app's latest updates and engagement. Okay, which is nothing. What they're telling is like, so whenever you're opening some applications, okay. So as I already told, you are entering a term with chat. Okay. Now, if you see in the Google Chat, their description is like collaborate seamlessly with Google Chat, part of Google Workspace. So if you see here, the word chat is again available within their description. So that is a kind of technique. So the repetition of words will matters a lot. If you see in Snapchat, their description is like create your custom pet by talking a snap to your furry friend. Okay, and the next one, their description they have is like create your custom. I mean, um, sorry, where is that? send pics, message, and videos with the filters and Bitmoji and more. So like that, they have some different kind of descriptions. So that description should be up to date whenever you're having some added features adding in your application. You have to make sure that you are adding that in your description, which will enhance you in your optimization technique. Okay. So screenshots and preview. If you're going through any Google Play Store, you might have seen that screenshots of few screens will be there and a short description about that. And sometimes even they have a video which will give a preview of your applications. So all these strategies are helpful in ASO. Okay. So pay attention to your mobile application screenshots, videos, visually appealing your high quality images and effective showcase of your tools, which will plays a main benefit. Okay, highlighting a most compelling aspect of your app and communicating its values and proportions through all your visuals will play more role than your description. Okay, remember to optimize the size and resolution of your screenshot, and because depending on the size and the resolution, it may interact your or attract your consumers. Okay, and it also reduce the loading time. And screenshots that ensure your preview videos effectively highlight your app's functionality and users experience. Okay, last one, utilization of I'll just go through the topics. Okay, your app's rating and review will play a role, and the next one is your store analytics for optimization, and your app's icon and your app's store graphics. All these things are plays a main role. So in put down in a nutshell, okay, the best way for implementing is like your first thing is going to be your keyword and writing a compelling description, obtaining positive reviews and ratings, and regularly monitoring and adjusting your strategies. Okay, and your videos and your screenshots of application and your app icon. So all these small aspects will play a vital role in your advertisement strategies. Okay, with this I'm closing this session. If you have any doubts in this topic, you can come to me directly, or you can go to your faculty and through them I'll receive it. Okay, I'll summarize the overall session. Okay, the first thing we have discussed about mobile marketing today. In mobile marketing, we have first covered on your consumer behavior, and next you have covered your mobile website optimization and your advertising strategies and your analytical how it works, and ASO, which is app store optimization, which is a most important factor in your mobile app marketing, and your analytical tools which we have discussed for today. So till this, if you have any doubts, please feel free to ask me. If there is no doubts, we'll close today's session. Okay, any doubts? Guys, any doubts or no doubts? If no doubts, just we can leave the session. If no doubt. Okay, guys, we can wind up. All the best for your internals. Do well. Thank you. Bye bye.